What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you my photographic journey from 2013 to present day. Yeah guys, so this video was inspired by another fellow YouTuber and photographer by the name of Jessica Kobeissi. Shout out to you. And basically what she did video was showing her progress in her work from 2000, from when she started up to present day. And basically it's what's supposed to show you that everybody has to start somewhere, and you learn as you grow, and you're gonna fail at times, and that's just how the journey goes. So I'm gonna show you guys my journey, and we're gonna start with 2013. So in 2013 I started shooting cars, starting with my car at first, and I eventually progressed into shooting friends' cars and other people's cars. And the reason why was because I wanted someone to take photos of my car, but couldn't find anybody. And when I did finally find someone, they never gave me the images because they didn't like them. So I got a camera and started doing it myself. And then I grew to love doing it, and that's how photography started for me. So I started shooting my car. This is my car as well. Now this is the friend's car, my car, friend's Mustang. And basically what I wanted to do was put cars in different locations and interesting backgrounds, and that's pretty much how I started. And yeah, so I found someone else with a Corolla like mine, so we set up a shoot together, and that's what this shoot was like. Yeah, so that's 2013. Yeah, so 2013 was pretty much my car phase. 2014 I branched out to shooting people, so I started with friends and family. And so this was my co-worker. We set up a shoot and trying to shoot like as if I was shooting models. And I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, but I was doing it, I guess. This is my wife. She was my fiance at the time. We would just go out and just practice and experiment, and every once in a while we got some good shots. This is one of the ones that she really loved. This shot was one of my favorites at the time, and I loved it just because it was like very dramatic. So that I kind of told myself that that's the direction I want to go into. I want to go into like dramatic lighting in my photos. This is another shot of my wife. She loved this shot. Friend. Excuse me. And then Halloween came around. I wanted to do something for the community, so I set up my portable backdrop studio in my mom's driveway. And as the trick-or-treaters came by, I snapped their photo and emailed them their photo after Halloween. So that was a pretty good experience for me to work with different people. Then this was my first beach shoot, and yeah, so I don't know what to say about this, but the lighting was off, but that's how it goes. Then we go into 2015 was when I really started reaching out, trying to shoot models and just expand. So this was my first shoot, and I had actually bought some strobes, some studio strobes, and yeah, so I was excited to use those. And this was one of my favorite shoots. People always ask me if it was green screen or not, but it wasn't. It was all in camera, and I was just really excited on how this shoot went. Second time at the beach, and It was a cloudy day, so lighting was like perfect. I was in control. I had a speed light on top of the camera. Then I wanted to do some more car shots. I learned about like trying to do motion and stuff with cars. So I wanted to get some roller shots, and this was one of my favorite shots. This was my friend's car on the freeway. I was in the car, he was in his car, and got these roller shots by pretty much slowing the shutter speed and taking the shot. So slow shutter speed, and you introduce motion into your shot. Shooting men, it was a little difficult. Not too jazzed about this photo, but hey, we all start somewhere, right? This is another studio shoot. There's lots of things I could say about this. I should have paid more attention to detail, posing, and I think the expression is right. The confident expression, but it could have been a lot better. So that was 2015. Then we get into 2016. Things are a lot more polished, I would say. And yeah, so now I'm pretty much working with models and makeup artists. So this was a shoot that I planned out. I did the casting, I did wardrobe, and I had a makeup artist, and everything came together, and it worked out for this shoot. This is my wife's friend. She came to me with a wanting to shoot for her headshots for her casting for Laker girls, and because she's a cheerleader, and basically at the end of the shoot, we had some free time, and I wanted to utilize her pool, and so I told her, let's do like a fashion type shoot in your backyard with the pool. So she went in her closet and she got this outfit, and we made it work, and that's that. This was another shoot. This was my wife and her friend again. Wanted to showcase that there's beauty in the African American community, and showing that African American women are strong, even though their environments make you think otherwise. So that's that. It's another beauty shoot, and this one was my first magazine submission, and I actually got published. So this shoot was very important to me in 2016. I got published in a magazine, and it just boosted my confidence up, showing me that I can make it, and that being published is awesome, and it gets you known and viewed out there. So aim for being published in magazines. It may not pay much starting out. A lot of times it's free, but it gets you out there and it gets you known. So that's a big plus, and that highlighted my 2016. So 2017, we get into more polished work, and this one was a intimate fashion shoot with this lingerie company. This was the same model from my Native American shoot, so like we hit it the mark the first time we shot. So I knew that I could come to her this time around with this shoot again. So this type of shoot, and we nailed it on this one, and the company loved the shots. This is another beauty portrait session. I actually caught her right before she went to where did she go? Right before she moved back to London, and she was featured in Vogue Italy, and yeah, she was an awesome person. I'm very glad that I was able to work with her before she left. This was part of my highlight of 2017 towards the end of the year, and The train was a improvised shoot. We were doing a fashion shoot further down, and then we saw the train, and we used the train as a prop and came out with some great shots. This one was Jones Soda, and Jones Soda, by the way, they like photographers. They work with us. You can get your work published on their bottles. So if you want to get your work published aside from a magazine, check out Jones Soda and submit to them, and you may have your work on their bottle as well. So, and this was one of my last shoots for 2017. I want to do a film noir type shoot and just trying something different. This is a studio shoot, and yeah, so as you can see, throughout the years I've grown drastically, and it's all a journey, and I'm still growing, and that photography is just pretty much always room to grow, and don't be afraid to fail. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So stay with it and keep growing, pretty much. So if you found this video very interesting and you like it, please hit that thumbs up, comment, and share it with friends and others. Also, let me know your journey, and we'll see how that goes as well. So like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.